sitting here with Pat Schlapper, media day for the Classic. No one's going to give me real information about the Classic, so I want to know more about you. We've known each other since before, right when you qualified for the elites, right? One of the Wisconsin Mafia. Want to go through the lightning round of questions.
Okay, let's do it.
No wrong answers.
Okay.
Best tournament lake in Wisconsin?
Mississippi River.
Like at La Crosse or some other pool?
Other pools, but just the river in general is, I mean, I'm more like the pool 4, 5, 5A are my home pools, but they don't really have a setup for big tournaments. So yeah, but the Mississippi is awesome.
Asking for a personal reason, if someone wanted to retire to Wisconsin and have the most fishing options near them, where should they go?
Hayward, Wisconsin.
Hayward, Wisconsin. Yep. Freshwater Fishing Hall of Fame,
Yep,
right?
You got a lot of, clear, great smallmouth fishing, world-class muskie, walleye, panfish, beautiful scenery. Yeah, I grew up a little south of Hayward, about an hour, but I've spent a lot of time in Hayward. That's where I would like to retire.
What's the best Wisconsin beer?
I probably would have to say Spotted Cow, just because you can only buy it in Wisconsin. They don't sell it anywhere besides Wisconsin. I mean, we've got some other really good beers, but Spotted Cow is probably the best one.
Does it bother you when you see people shake a swim jig?
No.
Is that how you do it?
But yeah, a lot of times. Just depends on how shallow I'm fishing. If I'm fishing more traditional Mississippi River out on sand and stuff like that, then I'm just winding it. But if I'm up shallow, yeah, I'm a shaker.
Give me your swim jig setup, rod, reel, line.
I've got 2 different ones. So most of the time I'll throw it, if I'm throwing fluorocarbon, I'll throw it on a 7-foot 1-inch medium heavy fast action St. Croix Legend Tournament, 16-pound Sunline Shooter Fluorocarbon. I throw a 1/4 ounce, probably the most, especially like on the river. Now if I'm throwing with braid, then I throw a 7.3 medium heavy fast action St. Croix Victory with 40-pound Sunline SX1 braid. That's my braid setup.
Give me a sneaky color, because I've done 100 interviews about swim jigs. Everyone says white or shad, black and blue, some sort of green pumpkin.
That's all you need.
Give me one sneaky color.
I mean, like up north, a lot of it is you put flash in there, like some sort of mylar. So like a whitened chartreuse with a little chartreuse mylar in there is really popular. And I like flash in my swim jigs. It's just like I tie most of my own now, and it's kind of a pain to work with the mylar, so I kind of get lazy and not put it in. But that's something that not necessarily a lot of people do, is put flash in there.
What's a lake somewhere in the country that we haven't had an Elite Series tournament that you would like to have an Elite Series tournament?
Oh, dang, that's a tough one. Somewhere in the country, Falcon. Well, they've had them, but not since I've been there.
Have you fished Falcon?
I've fished Falcon a ton. I mean, it's not, back in the heyday, I went there for several years straight for a lot of days, fished some tournaments and just fished for fun. I'd like to see us go back. So that technically doesn't answer your question, but it would be a whole different lake if we went back now. So that's where I'd like to see us go.
One last question. What's your death row meal? You got one meal left before they put you in the chair. What is Pat Schlapper eating?
I'm probably going to eat a nice chunk of venison backstrap, seared on my Blackstone with butter, garlic salt, black pepper, grilled onions, and that's probably about it. Maybe some sort of potato.
That's spotted cow, or several.
Probably a few spotted cows. Yep.
Stay tuned. Pat Schlapper, pride of Wisconsin, possibly the first Wisconsinite to win a Classic. We will see.
I hope so.